Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong. Welcome to the back office. I was recently approached by a company on Amazon, or who uses Amazon. They approached me on YouTube to review this product. And this is a USB motion sensor. And I thought, I'll do a review of it, but more likely I'll also do a teardown of it. To be fair, they're sending me something for free. So I'm going to be pretty unbiased. But it came very quickly, I'll just tell you that. It came very quickly as soon as I ordered it, pretty much next day. It's a heavy item. A Satu Brown London USB motion sensor, infrared induction, emergency light bar. Infrared induction motion sensor, USB rechargeable, easy and handy to use, 10 super bright LEDs, energy saving, light sensitive. All the gubbins there. And I've had something similar in the past actually. Someone bought me one from Chinavision, and it's a light that you put on, one of your doors that comes on, in the dark. And I actually really liked it. So that's why when I saw this, I was like, yeah, go on then, I'll have a go. Heavy. It's actually pretty heavy right off the bat. It's way, way, way heavier than the one I've got. And yeah, that looks pretty convincing. It's actually an anodized aluminium extrusion with a big old 3M pad there. Look at that. It actually feels heavy because I think it might be a magnet as well. I'm just gonna... It's really weird. You see there's like a black pad under the sticky pad. That it definitely... Ah, here we go. Ah, right. So that's a magnet that you can stick on your wall and then that sticks on there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Handy for recharging it. Let's see, you've got on, off and auto right there. On, off and auto. So we'll put it onto the on. Yeah, that's pretty bright. I think that's going to illuminate most cupboards or sort of landing walkways. I'm just sort of trying to think of a use case actually. I could think of using it in a cupboard, but I'm like, well, maybe this might be nice on the sort of stairs or somewhere like that where when you're sneaking down for a midnight snack and you need some light there. Basic instructions, it's got 10 LEDs, metal and plastic, 92 grams USB, constant lighting for 4.5 hours with a 2-hour charge. 4.5 hours is a pretty long time, so I think it's going to be a long time between charges. Best place to put it, it's saying sensing diagram, it's a 3 meter by 3 meter triangle there, blah blah blah. You don't really need to know that too much. Another bit of paper in the box. Ah, a warranty card. How nice. Whenever you ever claim a warranty on anything, you normally just throw things away, don't you? So these are about a tenner. They're selling these for a tenner on their website, and it had free P&P when I last looked, so £10 plus free P&P is probably okay. USB charging. I don't think we really need to go into that. I think we all know how that works. Micro USB. Quite a nice small micro USB wire actually. I do like when they come with these things because I sometimes use them to charge phones and stuff where I don't want the massive big lead. Let's sort of crack open the unit and see what's inside. Screw in the end. Very nice extrusion actually, look at that. That sort of extrusion looks like it could take a AAA battery. This is a pretty nice design. It's clearly designed for these sorts of LED things because you can see there's a light guide channel. So just hold that there. Ah, come on, focus. Focus. But yeah, you can see there that'll take a AAA battery easily for sure, and then everything else and the rechargeables down this side in this particular design. But I think I should be able to, here we go, pull it all out. Fortunately the PCB's coming with it. That is a really, really nice bit of extrusion. I'm very impressed with that. I think whoever came up with that is onto a winner because they can make these as long as they like. So on the back, it's going to be a bit ginger here. There we go. Just to pop that sort of front cap off because you don't want to really get those too dirty, those IR sensors. But that's the PCB. There's your LEDs from the right to left, 1 to 10. So on the back you've got something that seems to resemble a controller. Let's get a closer look at that bad boy. Got our super zoom now. Maybe that'll help us. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to read the numbers off that. Those of you at home can probably see the number better than I can on the actual screen, but it's there. It's there. You know it's going to be an LED driver of some description. What I've noticed here as well is that there's the infrared. Here's the infrared sensor, but here on this side is the night sensor, so that's quite good. So it won't come on, you know, it'll only come on at night, won't come on in the day. Got some interesting smaller LEDs here though, so I'm not quite sure what they're about. So there's probably a charging LED. In fact, I'm pretty darn sure. So that's part of the USB charging circuitry, and it just comes through here and charges up the battery. I think the battery charge circuitry is all on board, so you just don't have to worry. I think you just plug it in and it will just stop when it's ready. But it's quite a slim battery though, isn't it? It's pretty tiny. KZ551263P. So I'll have a go at seeing if we can actually reassemble this. That's going to be the tricky part. So the USB was that end, the switch is that end. So far so good. Now we're going to have to get this in. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Look at that battery, that's pretty darn slim though to get in there, and it's sort of pushing on all of the PCB and things, so you don't want to get that in wrong, otherwise it'll be perforated by those surface mount components. It's I'm not sure how they did this in the factory really to make it efficient. You think someone's going to mess around with that all the time now because the leads are so long, unless they just shove it in and hope for the best. Look, I can't, it just doesn't want to fit really. Come on. Nope. So perhaps that's it. It just it's a one-time thing. You open it, you're stuffed. Oh, incidentally, look, the extrusion also has that last bit of channel where they've put in that bit of steel. Can't think how they actually got this in. There's a lot of effort, no doubt. Ah, there we go. Just push the battery back on itself. It was fine. So I can think of a number of uses myself for these. I mean, if you had some, what would you do with them? I think a tenner is probably a investment you can afford to make for most scenarios. I've had similar where I've used them for door handles in the sort of garage and stuff. So that's always nice at night, just to sort of find a door handle or a door lock. Oh. That felt like the battery really was getting a bit shredded on the way in that time. Definitely don't do that too much. Got some film on here. Look, they've really gone to town with this. But I think there could be some... Get off. There could be some uses in the garden. Okay, that must only go around that way. Pop that lid on. And that's it, all done. Job's a good one. So I think I'll just pop that onto charge and then go round my house and find somewhere where I fancy sticking that strip. So if you don't want to stick this 3M strip somewhere, I suppose you've got the opportunity of maybe just gluing it. I think you don't want to stick it, glue it, no. I'm just trying to think, you might just be able to glue it onto something that will then allow you to sort of put a screw through it. I think you pretty much can put a screw through these magnets, but just you might want to countersink it because it needs to sit flat on that. So there you have it. That's my brief teardown of the USB motion sensor LED light model number L802B. Full details of who sent this to me are down below in the links, and if you fancy one, consider using one of their Amazon links, as they were so keen and kind on letting me have one. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And if you have it in your pocket at night and you need a weapon, you've got something good there to protect you with. Please comment down below if you've got one of these and it's worked out for you or not worked out for you. And as ever, thank you for watching.